Hello everybody, my name is Rikurin, and today I'll try to be brief and post this thing real quick. So, I just commented something real quick here, and you didn't hear me begin. Very good. Let's try this again. Hello everybody, my name is Rikurin, and if you see the pinned message here, it will take you to a Google Docs form real quick, just so if you want to participate in a tournament, you probably read the thumbnail and the title. Yes, you know there is a tournament that is gonna happen. So go there real quick, answer the questions. It's just where's the best day you can go, where's the best hour you can go, where's the best month you can go, so we can have as much participants as we can. So all we need to know is when can you participate, and we will try to find the best hour for everyone. So anyways, as I said, I'll try to be brief, but before anything else, it's fair that I finally make my face reveal. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and well, in reality, I never wanted to start streaming without a face. Like not having a face hurts, both metaphorically and literally. I didn't want to start streaming without a face, but circumstances forced me to. So I had to start streaming without a face, but now I feel confident enough that I can show my face, and from now on, you have to deal with my face in your screen. Ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello, this is me. And I'm big. Yes, I have my headphones off, so I have no idea how this song is going. And I'm gonna put them in right now. Very good. I'll be in the corner for now. Anyways, let's talk about the tournament, shall we? So we'll try to be brief because I want people to watch this later and be able to, quickly see what's going on. So, for starters, yes, we will have a tournament, the Duel book thing here, made by Dark Ninja, also known as Shiro, who will be my, hopefully, co-caster when we get to the tournament. Unfortunately, he couldn't come today, but it's okay. So I'll get to the ban list real quick, because it's one of the most important parts of the tournament. All cards not mentioned in this list will follow Master Duel's Forbidden and Limited list. So if you don't see a card named here, that means it follows the normal Forbidden Limited list. And this is just an explanation. This list was made to reduce toxicity in the game while also reducing the power of top decks to give weaker decks a chance to be played, except for Despia. And keep in mind, this list is not set in stone. If you want to change something here, we can change something here. If you want to limit something, ban something, unlimit something, we can do that. We can afford that. Some things, though, are not affordable to do. For example, Artifact Scythe is not leaving this list. Artifact Scythe will stay here. As for all barrier statues, they're the same thing. They will stay here. And right here, it's the reasoning to why they're banned. Destiny Hero Dark Angel, Buster Sword, Fossil Dyna, Spectral Valley, those are all floodgates. Thunderbird could be considered a floodgate depending on how you look at it. Nemesis Corridor enables Colossus to be used in many decks that don't deserve Colossus. And I don't want to ban Colossus from Thunder Dragon itself. I want Colossus to be free in those decks, so I banned the Nemesis Corridor instead. Treasure Panda, it's an FTK enabler, the Exodia variant. Shadowwind, Floodgate, Natura Exterior Floodgate. Literalist Independent Nightgale. This is a very famous card, or infamous, should I say, as an FTK enabler. Burn your opponent for their entire life. Geonator Transverser FTK Enabler. Isode FTK Enabler also. Yes, Isode. Now, Chelfang is reducing the power of Adventure Tenure. Now, why did you not ban Halki Fibrex or Auroradon? Small spoilers, Auroradon has been limited. Why didn't you ban those? Why didn't you ban Verte? I don't want to kill the top decks. I want them to still exist, but with a lower power level. Why wouldn't you ban Danglong? Well, because without Danglong, the deck doesn't function. But if you cut in Chelfang, Chelfang at the very least won't be able to search for an interruption during your opponent's turn after you already used... what's it called? 9 Pillars. There we go. Nature Beast, Floodgate, TG Hyper Librarian. It just gives an unfair advantage for all Synchro decks that can make use of it. So, Juglubion, Effortless OCK, same for Juggernaut Liba. Kazutamize enables Exodia and other degenerate strategies. Cursed Bamboo Sword enables many FTKs, including the Bamboo Sword FTK. Domain of the Monarchs, Kaiser Coliseum, Necro Valley, Secret Village of the Thieves. All of the Secret Village of the Thieves of these spellcasters. They're all Floodgate. Smoke Remnant of the Thief. I don't know why this card is not banned, quite honestly. I was really surprised when someone pulled this off on me in ranked. I was like, wait, this card's not banned? What the? And then we have Yujo Friendship. Why? I didn't put this here, but okay. Banquet of Millions is effectively a Floodgate. You cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, because your extra deck will be banished. Dimensional Barrier, Guzamash, Rivalry, Skill Drain, Summon Limit, there can only be 1. You can see there are a few Floodgates that are not banned, for example, Dimension Shifter. Most of them actually are not that worrying, so I didn't bother to ban them. If you want to ban them, that's fine by me. I dislike Floodgates as much as you do. So Dimension Shifter has been limited because it's inconsistent, as is E-Bleep. Grand Maju has been limited because if you banish Grand Maju with Desires, that's your one Grand Maju. Plunder is an Eglin. Reason, Plunder. That's all you need to know. I want the tournament to be fun. So if you're playing against Flunderies, you're not having fun, despite not having the Barrier statue. It's just an extremely unfun deck to play against. Annoying. So is Sky Striker, that's why Ray is limited. I limited Fancies here. Keep in mind, this list was made before Despia was released. I didn't think Prank Kids would fall off so hard as they did. Like, Prank Kids disappeared overnight. I could remove this from here, but I don't know. Wandering Griffin Rider, you might be asking who is using 2? Well, Adventure 10 is using 2. They like the level 7 special summon. Plus, the Tanny, they can go into Tomahawk. Although that's usually not the best play because it's so vulnerable to Nibiru and others. Weather Enchantress has been limited, but Rites of Arizamir has been unlimited. Why? Because pretty much Weather Enchantress has... I forgot how it's called. I forgot the word. The word absolutely disappeared from me. I swear I practiced this list. Now I can't remember. Recursion. Yes, Weather Enchantress has Recursion on the rights, which I think is... I want to reduce the power of Adventure Engine, but not kill it. Auroradon, again, if you want to have Halcadon, you can have it, but don't use Auroradon, that's stupid. Bear on the Floor, I mean, I agree with you, who the heck is using 2, but apparently they want it limited, so it's limited. Shooting Majestic, I don't know why this is here, but someone added it in, so it's okay. Called by, as I said in my reacting to the ban list stream, which was not the entire stream, but anyways, I like that Crossout Designator is limited to 1, but Called by the Grave is still way too strong, reduce it to 1. Italy, this should never have been semi-limited, it's way too strong. Flunderies map, just to make sure no one's playing Flunderies. Into the Void is an FTK enabler. Numeron Calling, you can have one. You can play Numeron Calling at 1, but if your opponent manages to destroy your Numeron wall with, say, Ghost Ogre, they deserve the win. Pot of Extra, the pot that should have been hit, not Prosperity. Fogblade, I could very well take this take this off the list. Trap Trick is way too toxic. I hate this card. And then Revolt. I really don't know why Revolt is here. Some people really hate Tri Brigade, I assume. I don't mind, but okay. Draw and C are semi-limited because Called By is limited, so we take away one of the copies at the very least. Lava Golem and Ra are semi-limited because they are slightly toxic. They can break boards way too easily. I am 100% for going second decks, but Lava Golem and Sphere Mode, a little bit too much at 3. Hot Horror back to 2. I very well could put this back to 3, but some people would disagree with that, so I went a little bit safer and put it to 2. I like Orcas. I don't think it's a toxic deck or anything. Masquerade the Blazing Dragon versus certain decks. This at 3, if you can summon 3 of these, it's game over. So that's not fun. Pot of Prosperity back to 2, which should have been this way from the beginning. And then Conquistador of the Golden Land. Without Floodgates, what is Eldritch gonna do? Do you know? Then we have some of the stupid limitations Master Duel did in the first ban list, like Analyzer, Cobalt Sparrow, where is it? Thornscales, Fractal, Lao Lao. What are those cards doing here, you know? Just outdated limitation. What? Open something accidentally. We have Pancratops here because Pancratops is going second and we like this card, so it's there. Harmonized Magician is very outdated. Gazelle has been recently semi-limited instead of limited, but we want it at 3. We want this deck at 3. Same thing with Oviraptor. They don't deserve to be semi-limited, they deserve to be free. So is Dark Room. Same thing. Next, Dragon Buster. Dragon Buster is doing nothing, and even if it was, it's a cool deck, so I don't mind. Cursed Outland, same thing, I just said. Thank you. Why is this card semi-limited? They just semi-limited this card and I don't understand why. Let Zodiac have their slight consistency boost. Let Tri Brigade have its consistency boost. Those decks are not a problem. Magical Meltdown, doing nothing. Very good. Monster Reborn, who's gonna craft 3, but okay, it's back. I didn't put this here, to be honest. Someone else did, but I don't mind. Raigeki can be at 3, the TCG proved that. Rite of Erzimir already explained, Scapegoat, outdated, and Red Reboot is a really good card to reduce toxicity against trap decks such as Trap Tricks, Altergeist, even Outlich sometimes. So I have a few further comments. Feel free to pause and read them. I'm not gonna read that all. Yeah, so how is the tournament gonna be, and how the heck do you craft the cards you need to craft or play? Gonna minimize this and open the game real quick. And also stop the music for a sec. Yeah, so starting off, we will have a Swiss format, which means you duel random people until you have a certain amount of points to go into the top X. X being the amount of top people that can, you know, top. And then after that, since I think we will have very few members or participants, I think we're gonna do a double elimination instead of a single elimination, which I think is good. Sometimes you can break twice. And oh, by the way, best of 3 format, most likely. Again, this is not set in stone. Best of 3 because it's very likely that you brick or your opponent opens max C and then you cannot win whatsoever. My coffee has been waiting for me for a little while. Hold up. It got cold. God damn it. Yes. So, oh my god, this is loud. change the screens. Work, please. Thank you. Yeah, so. Again, everything I'm saying is not set in stone. If you want something changed, you can comment. If you would prefer it be a best of one, we could totally do a best of one. If you prefer it be single elimination, we can definitely make it single elimination. I just think that if it's gonna be best of one single elimination, it's gonna be way too quick. I don't want it to be that quick. So, how to make your deck, first and foremost. Let me get my adventure real quick. You can see that in my adventure I have one limited to one conquistador, right? And I semi-limited conquistador in my ban list. If I try to add more conquistadors, I can't because it's limited in this deck. But if you click right here and select unlimited instead, you can add more conquistadors. How good is that? Yeah, so that's how you select your limited cards, make them unlimited. Just click this button, it's right over here, right up top. Selected unlimited instead. And then you have all the cards, even the banned cards are listed in here, like Tyrant Neptune. That's how you do. And then, as I said, I want to be brief. Swiss format, if you want to change it, comment down below. I don't want it to be Swiss format at the start. I want it to be single elimination for the get-go. We can do that. I want it to be double elimination step. Instead, we can do that. Leave your suggestions for the ban list. You want to add something, you want to remove something, you want to what do you want? Just put something like Multi-Faker 2-3, for example, or Imperial Iron Roll to 0. That works. And I guess that's all I had to say. As I don't like making videos, I would rather make streams. This is all like non-scripted. It's actually live, or was live at the time this has been released. Although there's no one here to hear me, but it's okay. I just want to get this out. The word is out. Tournament is gonna be, you know, it's just gonna be fun. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. About price support. We cannot have price support. If you know me at all, you know I cannot afford to put any sort of price support in there or add to any price pool that already exists. Therefore, this first tournament, if there's gonna be any more than that, this first tournament is gonna be free for all. Anyone can enter, no price pool. For us to have a prize pool, we would have to make fee entries, and I'm not a huge fan of fee entries, if I'm gonna be pretty honest. But in the form that I posted in the here, if you enable the live things, it's way up there. It's pinned. It's the message pinned. It's a form that you can answer to. The last question is, would you want the tournament to have a prize pool? Keep in mind that if it does have a prize pool, you would have to pay an entry fee. This question is much more curiosity of mine than what we are gonna actually do. What we are doing is just for fun. Of course the dog is barking like crazy. It's gonna be just for fun. You don't need to pay anything, although you won't pay anything. It's just gonna be some chill fun, and I limited all the toxic decks so we can just have some fun. I wanted to participate, but I don't think I can participate if I'm gonna cast it. And yeah, in the future we could very likely have prize support. I'm not against that at all, if you want to, of course. And I don't know, maybe if people really want price support and I can, you know, withdraw from Patreon from every month, I can make a monthly, you know, tournament with price support and free entry still, but only if I can withdraw from Patreon every month at the very least. Otherwise I won't be able to pay you, so what's the point? Of course, If in the future tournament we actually have a fee entry and a pro support, the entire entry fee is gonna go to the pro support. I'm getting nothing of it, of course. So there's your option. Please consider participating. It's gonna be fun, I promise you. About when it's gonna be, again, answer the form. We're gonna try to find out the best time for everyone. Best month, best day, best hour. I just want to have some fun. And I want everyone to have fun with me. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time, which is gonna be Thursday, where I'm actually gonna stream, and I'm probably gonna stream work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Bye-bye.